out on that field today, ask yourself this question.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We ready! We ready! We ready! We ready! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house!
When I step on the field, I send one message. And this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. Football is getting hit. That's it.
It's gonna be football now! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's hunt now! Let's hunt now! Let's go! Let's hunt! We ready! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house!
We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this, how like we the Miami Heat of football. Yeah. The bottom line is you got to buckle up your chin strap. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Don't disrespect the game like that. There's too much crying from them. He's a man. They can be hit just like us. He's a man. You ought to make the big money. He's a man. Don't cry when you step on the field, man. That's war out there. When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like. Oh, my bad. Your bad don't work in my world.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We ready! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house! It's a wrap. Game over.
Now, this game is far from over. It is just getting started right here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on ROKU TV, courtesy of BS3 TV. I'm back outside again, and this time I am in the legendary Herman Park. If you don't know about Herman Park in Houston, Texas, Google it. I'm telling you, a historic, legendary park. It's another beautiful day, mid-60s out here. And I am outside again, get ready to get this one in on Winning Wednesday. And you know how we do. On Winning Wednesday, we get right to it. We announce the winner of the Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge for week number 15. Somebody won $50, and let's get to it, man. Now, if you hear the train go by, there's a train that goes by with all the kids and all the families on it. And, you know, a lot of the schools are out for the winter break. So, again, if you hear a train go by, that's what that is. Again, I'll try and turn my camera around so you can see it. I had a couple of ducks. Is that what they're called? They're the big ones. The big ones. Are those mallards? Anyway, they came up and checked me out. I had no food for them, so they quickly left me alone. But without further ado, let me tell you who won the Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. Let me just say this. Almost everybody had a great week. Out of 75 contestants that got their picks in time, almost everybody had 10 wins or better. So we'll make the cutoff at 12 wins. Congratulations, Angie P. Congratulations to Al B, Landon, Marshawn, Felton, Melvin. All had 12 wins. Keith Hennick had a big week with 12 wins. Ivan Dawkins, King Dog, had 12 wins. What's up, Tam, as in Tammy? She had 12 wins. Danny, my brother down there in New Orleans, had 12 wins. Naomi over there in Atlanta had 12 wins, but 12 wins did not get it done. Let's congratulate the 13-win folks. JB, Flip, Rax, Football G, and Courtney Harden all had 13 wins. So big wins this week. Let's go to the no need to go to the tiebreaker. We've got one person that had 14 wins. That means they only got 2 wrong. Congratulations, Diego. First time winner here on the Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge, had 14 wins. And even when he sent his picks in, he said, this is the winning pick right here. These are the winning picks right here. Diego, you came in with the confidence. You dropped a little swag on us, and you got the win. So, Diego, send me your Cash App or your Zelle. I need it today. so I can get you your money out before the holidays. You can use that 50 to buy an extra set of bouquet of flowers for Mrs. Diego. So congratulations, Diego. 14 wins all by himself. But again, congratulations, Courtney Harden, Football G, Rax, Flip, JB, all had 13 wins, man. Big, big, big time. And again, a lot of folks, almost everybody had 10 wins or more this past week. So congratulations. All right, now that means we got to look at the standings. We got to look at the current standings. Let me get back over to the current standings for the lunch break weekly. Keeping up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. Let you see what's going on. We had some changes in here, man. We had some changes. The top six has shook it up. Duval still number one by one game over Delano. Rio is in, but his brother Rico dropped out. So right now you got Delano, Duval, Rio, Troy C. Danny has gotten back in with a big week, and Andrea is holding on to that number 6 spot. Just one game outside of that, you got Rico, you got Britt, you got Football G. Football G, keep him in prayer. He's a little bit under the weather. Y'all keep him in prayer, Football G. Chi-Town is only 2 wins out of that top spot. Erica with a K is 3 wins out of the top 6. Jeremy is 3 wins out of the top 6. Alexis, Kevin M, and Naomi are 4 wins out of the top 6, and it could happen. Jamie and Mark, I just found out after talking with them recently, Jamie is the one doing the picking. Jamie, go on, girl, you do the picking. So you got yourselves within 5 of the top 6, along with T-Bone, CJ, King Doc. You're only 5 out of the top 6, King Doc. You can get it done. Brian C, you're 6 wins out. ADD, 6 wins out. Miss Pearl still has a shot. Clarence, you still have a shot. And Courtney Harden, you still have a shot as well. George Griffin, you're still within reach. Milo, you're still in the mix. Kevin L and Keisha Kelly are all within 10 wins of the top 6. 10 wins or less within the top 6. On the very outside looking in, you got Saucy, you got J. Cole, and you got Kiera, Julie H, Alice, C-Dub, C-Ware, all of y'all, again, a little bit too far out for Pickens. Keith Hennig, you are mathematically eliminated. You are finally mathematically eliminated. Big Time Floyd, man, it'd have to be a miracle. It can happen, but you guys are literally technically out of Big Mike. I hate to say it, brother. Looks like you're on the outside looking in. So again, congratulations to those folks who still have a shot to get in that top 6. Now, what does that mean? It means you got to pick your butt off for week 16. You got to pick your behind off for week 16. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll take my first break. When I come back, let's look at week 16 and let's see who's going to make the big jump to get in the top 6, because if you get in that top 6, you can compete for $500 cash. All right. We'll be right back right after this on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV.
What do you get when you watch or listen to the Life Happens podcast? Well, I'll let them tell you.
Kim and I are both ministers of the gospel, and Life Happens podcast is a beautiful balance by simply taking our spirituality with real life and merging it together to create a beautiful balance. And that's what we do.
BS3 Network proudly presents Life Happens podcast, where Christianity and life intersect. Live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central.
Hi, I'm Laura Williams, coming to you from Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. Here we've got tons of inventory here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands, ranging from XT4s to XT6 and from CT4 to CT6. We've got tons of certified pre-owned inventory here. Come see us here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. You can contact Laura Williams at 281-224-3666.
Steph Curry, Tim Anderson, Jordan Alvarez, and it's caught!
Deebo Samuel with the catch.
Michael Jordan can sense
The Fro just got the king.
BS3 Network.
The hottest of hot takes. The coldest of cold hard facts. This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
My name is JM&E, and I won $500 on the lunch money for keeping up with the Jonas Bracket Challenge.
All right, y'all. We're back here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV. And we outside, y'all. It's a beautiful day here in Houston. It's not hot. It's not humid. It's not cold. 65, 66, 67. I'm out in the legendary Herman Park. And I tell you what, a lot of kids, a lot of families out here today, not too far away from the Houston Zoo is out here. There's a nice golf course over there. I was going to try and sit near the golf course, but I didn't want to catch a errant drive, somebody slicing and take out the back of my dome. So I didn't want to fool with that. So I'm not too far away from the train tracks where the young people get to drive around Herman Park. So again, when that happens, I'm going to turn my camera around so y'all can see some of the stuff we got going on down here in Houston. Let me real quick say happy birthday to a couple of my brothers. They celebrated their birthdays on yesterday. Two of the best dudes I know, man. Without either one of them, I would not be sitting here today. A big shout out to Carl Weirs, my brother. His parents adopted me in my senior year of high school so that I could live with them when my mom had to relocate to New Orleans, Louisiana. I went down there with her for my junior year of high school. Hated it. They took me in my senior year. Technicalities in Cincinnati, Hamilton County, where you can't be just legal guardians. Back then, you had to adopt the person, and that meant my mom had to sign, control and care over to the Weirs family. But anyway, long story short, Carl Weirs celebrated his birthday yesterday. I love you, brother, man. Thank you so much for making me a part of your family and for being there for me. And then my brother, Jimmy Lytle, man, I got a chance to talk to him yesterday. He had me rolling. Jimmy Lytle is 6 days younger than me. So you sit down somewhere, young man, and behave yourself. Anyway, Jimmy Lytle says he's got 3 teams. Of course, Cincinnati, because that's where we grew up. His cousin played for the Bears, and he lives in Detroit. So he says he's got 3 chances to get it right over the weekend. So again, big shout out, birthday love to you guys. So, hey, Keith Hennick, man, no, don't watch, brother. Get in, because you still got a chance to win $50 cash each week. So you won't be able to compete for the 500, but you still got a chance to win $50 cash. So some of the other folks that have stopped playing, listen, you can still win $50 cash like Diego won. Congratulations, Diego, on winning that big 50. All right, let's get to the picks for this week. So tomorrow, the New Orleans Saints, one of my 3 teams, the New Orleans Saints will visit the LA Rams. Both teams are 7-7. Both teams are still battling for the playoff spot, and the Saints are battling for the division that is still within reach for them with Tampa and Atlanta. So here we go. I am going to go with the Rams at home. I'm going with the Rams at home against the Saints. Then Saturday, we got 2 games. We got the Bengals at the Steelers. We got the Bills at the Chargers. And here's what I've got. I know Cincinnati is rolling. I know Jake Browning is balling to the point where I cannot speak that man's name inappropriately. That man has earned the right to be called Jake, God doggone it, Browning. So a lot of folks don't understand that rivalry. I'm serious. Throw out the records, throw out who's starting at quarterback, throw out all of the stuff. When it's Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, it goes way back to the 70s. Pittsburgh at home, coming off of a loss, I'm going Steelers. And I know Sloan Diggity is going to be upset with me. Hey, Sloan, how you doing? Sloan Harris, good friend of mine, a young lady who is near and dear to my heart, deeper than a friend. Let me stop that, Sloan. You are all right with me, young lady. Sloan Diggity loves her Bengals. And Sloan, I hate to say it, but I'm going with the Steelers at home. All right, and then the other Saturday game, Bills at the Chargers. The Bills are rolling. The Chargers are a mess. I'm going Bills. So now let's go down the rest of the Sunday games. None bigger than the Browns and Texans. Both teams, again, battling for their division, battling for the playoffs. Both of them are on their backup quarterbacks. Joe Flacco for the Browns, and Case Keenum for the Texans. It's already been announced that C.J. Stroud is going to miss his second straight game due to the concussion. The Texans are an underdog at home. But here's what I'm going to say. If that defense plays like they did against Tennessee, I don't know if they'll have the same motivation against Cleveland without Deshaun Watson being on the other side, without all the other, off-field minutia. I don't know if that defense will get as up for Cleveland as they did for Tennessee. That Tennessee game was personal. But here's what I'm thinking. I know, Willie, I know you ain't going to like this. I'm going Texans at home. I'm going Texans at home. And Case will be running for his life because that defense for Cleveland is legit in every facet. So I'm going with an upset of Cleveland with Texans at home. All right, Lions and Vikings. Lions are on the road. Vikings at home. I'm sorry, Viking fans. I'm going Lions. Packers and the Panthers. I think the Packers get back right, get the win. Colts at the Falcons. Again, I'm going Colts, even though, from a fan standpoint, I need the Colts to lose. I'm going Colts over the Falcons. I think the Falcons need to make some leadership changes to get over that next hump. Seahawks at the Titans. I think the Seahawks keep it rolling. I know it's a short week for them. Hey, y'all, the train is coming through. I think they're going to blow the whistle. Hold on. Let's see. They haven't blown it yet. Anyway, let me say Seahawks over the Titans. Commanders visit the Jets. Commanders visit the Jets. There it is. There's the whistle. As soon as they turn the corner, man, y'all be able to see them behind me. As soon as they turn the corner, y'all will be able to see them behind me. This train is historic around here in Houston, especially for these young people. So I'm going to turn it so y'all can see it. When it goes by, here they go. Here they come. Here they come. Look at that. A lot of fun for the young people, man. A lot of fun. They're waving and stuff. Good to see y'all. Yeah. I love stuff like that, man. I love stuff like that. So anyway, I picked a good spot. To be out here. Live Park, y'all. Legendary Herman Park in Houston, Texas. All right, let me get back to my picks now. Because I got to get through those because, we got our power rankings today. All right, I've got the Jets over the Commanders. I've got the Jaguars over the Buccaneers, Keith Hennig. I know the Buccaneers are at home. I've got the Jaguars bouncing back over the Buccaneers. I've got the Bears over the Cardinals. I've got the Dolphins over the Cowboys. Cowboys ain't been no good team this year, except for Philadelphia. I've got the Broncos over the Patriots. I've got the Chiefs over the Raiders. I've got the Eagles over the Giants. And I've got the 49ers over the Ravens. I hate it. And those are two Monday night games. So if you're playing in the lunch break, keeping up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge, give me the exact final score for both of the Monday night games. Give me the exact final score for both of the Monday night games for both teams in both games, and get those to me by Thursday. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Central, 7 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock Mountain, 4 o'clock on the West Coast. All right, 6 p.m. Central, exact final score for both teams of both games, and that'll be our tiebreaker. So let me go through these again with no interruptions, no trains, no nothing. I've got Rams over the Saints, Steelers over the Bengals, Bills over the Chargers, Texans over the Browns, Lions over the Vikings, Packers over the Panthers. I've got Colts over the Falcons, Seahawks over the Titans, the Jets over the Commanders, Jaguars over the Buccaneers, Cardinals over the Bears, Dolphins over the Cowboys, Broncos over the Patriots, Chiefs over the Raiders, Eagles over the Giants, and 49ers. That one hurts my heart. Over the Ravens. We'll see. All right, let me take a break, and then I'm going to come back. We're going to hit the power rankings, and then we're going to get out of here right here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on ROKU TV, courtesy of BS3 TV.
Alicia.
You can't hold somebody to that standard if you haven't voiced what you want and what you're needing from that.
Mika.
If you're not communicating expectations, you're waiting for your feelings to be hurt.
Nicole.
Yeah. A lot of people don't want to take the time out to be alone and to get themselves together.
Ivan.
You got to be willing to work through stuff. And from the jump street, y'all done had problems. Maybe you don't need to be working through those.
BS3 Network proudly presents Queen 3 and King podcast. Live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central.
Hi, I'm Laura Williams coming to you from Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. Here we've got tons of inventory here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands, ranging from XT4s to XT6 and from CT4 to CT6. We've got tons of certified pre-owned inventory here. Come see us here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. You can contact Laura Williams at 281-224-3666.
Alicia,
You can.
there's a 100% chance of a laugh thunderstorm. 4 men with different viewpoints take a movie, show, or documentary and review it uncensored, unfiltered, uncompromised, with no holds barred. Join BS3, Wilkes, King Doc, and H-Rap B as they take on Hollywood their own way. BS3 Network proudly presents The Forecast, where H-Rap B always predicts,
if I owe you something, I ain't got it. And if you need it, get it from God.
live every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
My name is JM&E, and I won $500 on the lunchman from the Keeping Up with the Joneses Bracket Challenge.
All right, y'all, we're back here on the lunch break powered by JM&E. The Duck Boys just walked by again here as we're out here in the park, Herman Park today, legendary in the greater Houston area. All right, let me get to the power rankings. Want to again say congratulations to Diego on winning the Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge for this week. All right, let's go NFL power rankings. Let's go from the bottom to the top. Rams are in the top 15 for the first time in a long time. Seattle coming off their big win over the Philadelphia Eagles, and those Houston Texans come in at number 13. At number 12, you got the Jacksonville Jaguars hanging in there for the AFC South Division. The Indianapolis Colts, I have them ahead of the Jaguars, even though the Jaguars are the division leaders. I think the Colts have more impressive wins. Cincinnati's coming in at number 10. Buffalo getting hot, already up to number 9. Kansas City at number 8. Number 7, you got Cleveland balling. At number 6, you got the Eagles kind of on a downslide. Number 5, how about them Cowboys? Got their butts whipped by Buffalo. Number 4, you got Detroit. Number 3, Miami, still rolling. Number 2, you got Baltimore. And number 1, the team to beat is San Francisco. So let's go through. 1, San Francisco. 2, Baltimore. 3, Miami. 4, Detroit. 5, Dallas. 6, Philadelphia. 7, Cleveland. 8, Kansas City. 9, Buffalo. 10, Cincinnati. 11, Colts. 12, Jacksonville. 13, Houston. 14, Seattle. And 15, the LA Rams. All right, let's go quarterback power rankings now. And then we will get out of here. Quarterback power rankings for this week. Always at number 1, it seems like. Always at number 1, Brock. I'm the man. Give me my MVP trophy, Purdy. Number 2, Jake Browning, still balling. Number 3, Tua Tagovailoa. Number 4 is Dak, coming off of an ugly loss and an ugly play. Number 5, you got Jared Goff. 6, Russ, even though he got blessed out on the sidelines by his head coach. Number 7, you got Lamar Jackson, got that team rolling. Number 8, there's BM. There he is, Keith Hennig. There he is at number 8. Number 9, you got Josh Allen. 10, Patrick Mahomes. 11, it should be Derek Carr. I did that. That was my fault because they asked me to change it and I didn't. So number 11 should be Derek Carr. Number 12 is Tommy DeVito. Ooh, he got jacked up by the Saints. Number 13, Matthew Stafford. Number 14, Jordan Love. And number 15, Trevor Lawrence. Interns, my bad. That was me. All right, so now I think I got all the rankings. I think I got all the stuff is there anything else I didn't do? Oh, you know what I wanted to show you all? I wanted to show y'all my preseason division rankings, and we can see how far off I am. This is where I was at the beginning of the year before the season started. I said the Bengals would win the AFC North. The Ravens would be second, the Browns would be third, and Pittsburgh would be fourth. So all you got to do is flip it all. The Ravens are number 1, Cleveland number 2. What is it? Cincinnati? Hold on, let me jump over to it so I can look at it. I can look at it at the same time I'm talking my noise. What the actuals are. Okay, here we go. So Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Steelers. I had Bengals, Ravens, Browns, Steelers. So, yeah, a little bit off, but I did have them as one of the best divisions in the league, and that has proven to be true. All right, AFC South, I had Jacksonville. That's correct. Tennessee, that's not right. Texans I had with 8 wins. Guess what? They've got 8 wins. I think they're going to win 9 or 10 games this season. And then I had the Colts at the bottom. Again, that was not correct. And then over in the East, I had Buffalo. That was wrong. Miami, I had it 10-6. The Dolphins are 10-4. The Patriots, I had 9-8. They're 3-11. I was dead off on that. And the Jets, I had at 9-8. They're 5-9. So again, very wrong on my part there. AFC West, I had the Chiefs at 14-3. Nope, not going to happen. They're 9-5. I had the Chargers at 11-6. That's why homeboy got let go. They're 5-9. The Broncos, I had 9-8. They're 7-7. That could be right. And the Raiders, I had it 5-12, and they are 6-8. So again, a little bit off there. Chargers and the Broncos blowing it for me. All right, so then jump over to the NFC side. I had Detroit at 10-7. They're 10-4. They're gonna make me a liar there. I had Minnesota second at 9-8. They're 7-7. I had the Packers third, and I had the Bears last. So pretty close there, and not too far off on the records. All right, so then I had the Buccaneers. They're first. I had Carolina second for some reason, and they're way down at the bottom at 2-12. They should have kept Steve Wilkes. He had that team balling. I had the Falcons at 7-10. Falcons are 6-8. And then I had the Saints at 7-10. They are 7-7. So again, a little bit off in the order. The NFC East, I had the Eagles at 12-5. They are 10-4. I had the Cowboys at 11-6. They are 10-4. I had the Giants at 10-7. That won't happen. They're at 5-9. And I had Washington at 7-10. They got to win all 3 of their remaining games to get there. They're 4-10. So again, wasn't too far off there. I had the standings almost right. And here's where I was dead wrong. 49ers are 11-6. I had them at 11. I had the 49ers 11-6. They're 11-3. I had the Rams at 7-10. They're 7-7. Seahawks at 7-7. I got them at 9-8, and I got them in the playoffs. And then the Arizona Cardinals 4-13. They are 3-11. So that could still happen. So again, I wasn't too far off. I kind of know my stuff. I kind of know my jelly. Desiree Battles, how you doing, friend? Do not come in here ruining good songs for us now. We're trying to enjoy the reasons why we're here. And is Devotion a good song? What about those Commodore songs, Just to Be Close to You and Easy Like Sunday Morning? Do those have hidden meanings, Desiree? Keith Hennig said, update, Bucks are rolling, going to upset the Jags this weekend. You might be right. I doubt it. Let me get out of here, man. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for another episode of Houston Roundball Review, takeover of the lunch break. Special guest coming in with Chris Gardner, Houston Roundball Review. Be sure to check that out. And then we got some more good stuff for Coach Johnny Cole coming up on the HBCU Stroll on Friday. And again, congratulations, Diego. On winning the this week's version of the Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. Let's look at those standings one more time before I go. Right now, if it started today, the top 6 would be Duval, Delano, Rio, Troy C, Danny, and Andrea. Just outside, you got Rico, Britt, and Football G, all with a chance to get in. Chi-Town, Erica with a K, Jeremy, Alexis, Kevin M, Naomi, Jamie, and Mark. Great couple. I love those two. T-Bone, CJ, Ivan, King Dog, Brian C, ADD, Miss Pearl, Clarence still got a shot. Courtney Harding still has a shot. George Griffith still has a shot. Milo, Kevin L, and Keisha Kelly all still have a shot to get in. All right, y'all, let me get ready to get out of here. As always, let's not be divided. Let's be united. I truly do love you. There is nothing you can do about it except tune in tomorrow for the Houston Round Ball Review Takeover. If you can, get outside. Spend a little time with the family. That's what I'm doing right here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E. All right, y'all. Got some young people coming up. Oh, they got a whole class coming out. This is live. I love it. All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all on tomorrow.
It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today, it's Wednesday, Over the Hump on December 20th, 2023. Number 1. 3 days after a Washington, D.C. jury ordered Rudy Giuliani to pay $148 million in a defamation lawsuit, the 2 former Georgia election workers filed a new lawsuit against the former Trump advisor. The new complaint, filed by Ruby Freeman and Wandrea Shea Moss, focused on comments made about the black women during and after the recently concluded civil trial. The new lawsuit seeks a permanent injunction to bar Giuliani from ever speaking publicly about them again. Number 2, self-checkout technology was adopted to solve labor shortages and enhance customer experience. However, it's become a headache as customers are frustrated with the clunky technology, and theft has emerged as a significant concern. The Bureau of Labor Statistics attributes the decline in cashier jobs to technological advances such as self-checkout as well. Number 3, for most people, the holiday season is the most emotionally charged time of the year. But what if the real problem is how we are reacting? According to a recent article in the journal Emotion, one of the issues may be that we judge ourselves too harshly when negative emotions occur, especially during the holidays. Anger, disappointment, and anxiety are natural responses to things happening around us. And those who accept that emotions are normal parts of life don't have the same adverse reactions. Number 4, Beyoncé's highly anticipated new concert film, Renaissance, a film by Beyoncé, arrived in theaters on World AIDS Day to honor her late uncle, Johnny, who was gay. The entire Renaissance tour, album, and film is an homage to Black queer culture. Beyoncé's love for her uncle Johnny, who died of complications from AIDS when she was 17, serves as a driving force behind the project. Beyoncé made that very clear when the album was released in July of 2022. Number 5, 16-year-old Jacob Parker was last seen Saturday, December 16, 2023, around 8 p.m. in Old Georgian Terrace in Atlanta, Georgia. He was last seen wearing a black shirt with black sweatpants. Anyone with information, please go and check out his picture. And if it looks familiar, go to the Black and Missing Foundation website, please. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Personal accountability is the foundation of self-discipline, often leading to success. So inhale accountability and exhale blame. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with producer Stephen Hill, comedian Myra J., and activist Quinn Townsend Riley, and our special guest, Cherie White of Black and Fit, as we discuss today's top headlines and more. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.